For years, the personal life of Princess Leonor of Spain has fascinated royal watchers around the world. As the future Queen of Spain, every appearance, every friendship, and even the smallest gesture often becomes the subject of endless speculation. But how much do we really know about Princess Leonor's love life? Are there hidden romances behind palace walls, or are many of the stories simply rumors fueled by curiosity and social media? Today, we're taking a closer look at the rumors, the secrets, and the reality surrounding Princess Leonor's love story. Ever since she was a child, Princess Leonor has lived under an extraordinary spotlight. As the eldest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, she has been preparing for a future unlike that of most young people. Every step she takes is carefully watched, and her private life has become a source of fascination not only in Spain but across Europe and beyond. As Leonor entered her teenage years, interest in her personal relationships naturally increased. Newspapers, magazines, and social media users began speculating about whether the young princess had found her first love. However, unlike many celebrities, Leonor and the Spanish royal family have consistently maintained a strong level of privacy. One of the first waves of rumors emerged during her years at UWC Atlantic College in Wales. The prestigious boarding school, often referred to as the hippie Hogwarts, brought together students from dozens of countries. Because of the close-knit environment, many wondered whether Leonor had developed romantic feelings for one of her classmates. Various tabloids claimed that the princess had become close to certain students. Some reports suggested she was spending time with a fellow student from Brazil, while others mentioned friendships with young men from different countries. Yet none of these stories were ever confirmed. In fact, no official statements from the royal household supported any of these claims. Friends and teachers familiar with the atmosphere at the school described Leonor as hardworking, friendly, and focused on her studies. While she formed many friendships, there was never any reliable evidence pointing to a serious relationship. Still, rumors continued to spread. Part of the fascination comes from the fact that royal romances have always captivated the public. Throughout history, people have been intrigued by stories of princes and princesses falling in love. Naturally, many wonder whether the future Queen of Spain has already met someone special. Social media has only intensified this curiosity. Photos and videos showing Leonor interacting with classmates or fellow cadets are often analyzed frame by frame. A smile, a conversation, or even standing next to someone during an event can quickly become the basis for speculation. Another round of rumors appeared after Princess Leonor began her military training. Following traditions established by members of the Spanish royal family, she enrolled in military programs as part of her preparation for future responsibilities. During this period, reports surfaced claiming that she had grown close to fellow cadets. Several magazines suggested that friendships within the academy had sparked romance rumors. Anonymous sources were cited, and headlines appeared hinting at secret relationships. Yet once again, none of these reports were supported by confirmed information. The reality is that military academies are environments where close friendships naturally develop. Spending long hours training together creates strong bonds among cadets, but friendship does not necessarily mean romance. Despite the intense public interest, Princess Leonor herself has remained remarkably private. Unlike some younger royals who maintain active social media profiles, she has largely stayed away from sharing details about her personal life. This approach reflects the wishes of the Spanish royal family, which has traditionally sought to protect the privacy of its children. Observers have often pointed to the influence of Queen Letizia. Before becoming queen, Letizia worked as a journalist and understands firsthand how media attention can affect individuals and families. Many believe she has played a significant role in ensuring that Leonor and her younger sister enjoy as normal an upbringing as possible despite their royal status. Because of this emphasis on privacy, there are very few confirmed details about Leonor's romantic life. In fact, there is currently no publicly verified information indicating that she is in a relationship. That hasn't stopped the rumors. Some stories have suggested that palace officials closely monitor the princess's social life. Others have claimed that strict royal protocols could influence her future choice of partner. Such stories often generate dramatic headlines, but experts note that modern European royal families are far more flexible than they were in previous centuries. Today's royals generally enjoy greater freedom when it comes to choosing whom they marry. Across Europe, members of royal families have increasingly married commoners and people from diverse backgrounds. As a result, if Princess Leonor eventually falls in love, she will likely have more personal freedom than many royal figures from the past. Another reason why speculation surrounding Leonor's love life remains so strong is her position as heir to the throne. As the future queen, her eventual marriage will carry enormous symbolic importance. The person she chooses to share her life with will inevitably attract worldwide attention. Royal historians often compare the interest surrounding Leonor to the attention once focused on other young heirs across Europe. Every generation seems to experience a similar phenomenon. The public becomes curious about who the next monarch might marry, leading to endless rumors and media stories. Yet history also shows that many of these rumors turn out to be inaccurate. In Leonor's case, the lack of confirmed information has allowed imagination to fill the gaps. Online communities regularly discuss potential boyfriends, analyze photographs, and share theories. Some claims quickly go viral despite lacking credible evidence. This raises an important question: where should the line be drawn between public interest and personal privacy? Although Princess Leonor occupies a unique position, she is also a young woman navigating adulthood under extraordinary circumstances. Like anyone her age, she deserves the opportunity to develop friendships and relationships without constant scrutiny. Many supporters of the Spanish monarchy argue that respecting her privacy is essential. They believe the public should focus on her education, military training, and future role rather than on unverified gossip about her personal life. And perhaps that is where the reality becomes most interesting. Despite years of speculation, no secret romance has ever been officially confirmed. There have been headlines, anonymous sources, and countless theories, but very little hard evidence. The truth may simply be that Princess Leonor is concentrating on preparing for the enormous responsibilities that await her. As future Queen of Spain, she faces expectations unlike those experienced by most people her age. Balancing public duties, education, military service, and family responsibilities leaves little room for an ordinary life. That doesn't mean love won't eventually become part of her story. One day, the world may witness Princess Leonor introducing someone special to the public. When that moment comes, it will undoubtedly become one of the most closely watched royal stories of the decade. But until then, much of what we hear remains speculation rather than fact. In the end, the story of Princess Leonor's love life is a tale divided into three parts: rumors, secrets, and reality. The rumors continue to circulate, driven by fascination and curiosity. The secrets remain protected behind the privacy maintained by the Spanish royal family. And the reality, at least for now, is that there is no confirmed public evidence of a romantic relationship. Perhaps that mystery is precisely what keeps people talking. As Princess Leonor continues her journey toward becoming Spain's future queen, the world will undoubtedly keep watching. But for now, the greatest chapter of her love story may still be waiting to be written. And until that day arrives, the truth remains far simpler than the headlines suggest. Behind the rumors and speculation is a young woman focused on duty, family, and the extraordinary path that lies ahead.